Well, here we are again, back in Phasmophobia, and today we're going to attempt the weekly challenge, which is Technophilia, which means we get all the technical items, so all the electronics, but none of the, what they call prehistoric items. So that means there'll be no crucifix, smudges, or things like that. But the way I play, I don't usually need those things because I try and get the ghost with the evidence. So I'm hoping, I haven't checked this yet, I'm hoping that there's 3 evidence on the contract. And there we go, 3 evidence, so we should be fine with this one. So without further ado, let's jump in. So I did forget to mention it is on Bleasdale, which isn't my favourite, but isn't the worst either. So as you can see here, there's no crucifix or smudges or lighter, but everything else is just tier 3 stuff, so I'm quite happy with that. Not sure what usually goes here. Oh, it's the writing book, so we possibly might not get all the evidence with it not being able to do ghostwriting. We may have to get a hunt after all, which is a bit worrying because we haven't got a smudge. But we shall see what happens. So it looks like it's snowing because I've just seen my breath, so it might be a bit harder to find the room, but at least we've got a thermometer. I'm not going to take my usual setup because I'm not going for a perfect game. I'm obviously going to take a flashlight, a thermometer. I might take the video camera in to start with as well, because we might be able to see orbs straight away. Okay, so the breaker isn't on by default. I'll get the lights on ready. I did notice on the map that it is outside. So all the rooms are going to be cold to start with because it is snowing out. So we are just going to have to wait for it to warm up a little bit. So while it does that, I may go and get some other equipment. Oh, I did hear a throw. I'm not sure where it came from. See if there's anything out of place in here. It could be upstairs as well because my headphones aren't very good at directional sound, unfortunately. I might invest in some more one day. Oh, door touch. It is up here. I've just dropped the thermometer off so I can't check for temperatures. I don't see orbs. Go and grab some more things from the truck, then we'll take the thermometer upstairs. Take the UV because it seems to be touching things quite a bit. Take EMF and spirit box for now. Swap that out for the thermometer and go and check the temperatures upstairs. Yep, definitely this one because we've got freezing temperatures. Good start. I might bring the camera up actually and get some photos of this stuff. We've got that and that now. We'll leave that in here. Has it touched anything recently? We'll leave this on here though. Grab dots and photo camera for now. We can take the spirit box up as well. No chance of a perfect game because 2 of them include incense, which we don't have. We could get the ghost event, but that's just a random chance. Our sanity is okay. I don't think we need anything else from here really. I might put a headset on just so we can find the breaker if needs be without having to pick the torch up. So I bought the sound recorder. We might get some media evidence as well. But for now I need this. Where are you? Are you here? Are you friendly? How old are you? Where are you? Are you friendly? Nothing from that for now. We can check that again later though. Let's get freezing temperatures and this just for a few more dollars. Check that it's still here actually. I'm not sure if it can move rooms or not. Yeah, definitely still here. Dots over here above the light switch. Right, I've grabbed the camera, just go and check for orbs. I think I did look in the first place, but now we know it's definitely in this room. It's worth a double check. Right, I don't see any. Let's cross off ghost orbs. I have noticed it has done very little since we've got in the room. Well, we have got freezing temperatures. I'm guessing shade on this, but the problem is that includes ghostwriting, which we can't do because we haven't got the book. What other thing does it include? EMF 5, isn't it? Which it won't do if I'm in the room. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to step outside the room, watch it from afar, and see if anything happens in the room once I'm outside. So I've stood here for a while and nothing's happened. I don't even have a firelight that we can put in there to test if it will interact with. So I'm a bit stumped at what to do now. We need it to interact with something, but Just going to check that it is actually still here. Yeah, it is. -9. We'll check for spirit box again while we're waiting. Where are you? Are you here? How old are you? Are you friendly? Where are you? How old are you? Are you here? So it's doing absolutely nothing, which very much suggests it's a shade. So I've been standing out here for quite a while. It hasn't thrown a thing. No bleeps on the EMF. Hasn't touched the door. I'm just going to go for shade, I think, and hopefully get a better ghost next time. So back at the van, got shade circled. Hopefully I'm not wrong. Shade it is. So a shade's pretty difficult to confirm anyway, even if you've got all the equipment, but without firelight or ghostwriting book to put in there to see if it interacts with it while you're in the room, it's even more difficult. So on to the next anyway. I said back to Bleasdale. Okay, back at the farm again. We're going to take the same equipment in, I think. We need to get the breaker on as soon as possible so the room's warm up, so let's get in there. We'll head in straight away. We'll pop the lights on again so we don't get so much sanity drain once the breaker's on. There's the breaker on. Now let's find that room. So while the temperatures adjust, I am just going to go back to the van and pick up another round of equipment. Okay, so I bought the UV spirit box and dots in for later, but the temperatures are adjusting now, so I'm going to have a wander around and see if we can find the ghost room. So I think I heard this motion sensor go off when I was over there. So it could potentially be an outside ghost, but I would have thought the temperature would be a bit lower by now, so maybe I was wrong. So unless I've missed something, I think we do actually have a attic ghost. Let's have a look. No, we do not. We have tarot cards, so I might come and take a picture if I remember. So I must have missed a room. I probably didn't wait long enough for it to adjust, so we'll do another round downstairs. It's still only 13 outside. I would assume it'd be lower than that if it was a ghost room. Let's go and check the temperature outside the front. If that's 13 as well. Yeah, so I don't think it would be lower by now if that was a ghost room. Let's go round again. Right, so I've been round yet again and I still haven't found a room with a lower temperature. So unless this room is a ghost room, have I missed a room that I haven't been in? Dining room and kitchen are clear. This hallway is clear. Living room is clear. The cat lady's room is clear. I guess it's upstairs. I've got to check again. So hallway is clear. This little museum room, whatever it is clear. The big bedroom's clear. Dressing room's clear. The ensuite's clear. If it's the attic, I'm going to have a breakdown, I think. Office room is clear. Oh, the attic rooms are clear. Check the bathroom again. Clear. What am I missing here? It must be that outside area. But why isn't it dropping more than 14? Have I missed a room? Is this classed as a room? If it's in here, I'm going to... I think this is just a hiding space. I don't think this should be the room. See, it's still only 14, which is the same as out at the front. I'm sure it can't be bugged. I've never had a no ghost. Let's go back to the van, see if there's been any activity. But it has been doing a little something. My sanity's dropping. Luckily this is counts as technology, so just in case I'm going to have one of these. Take the EMF, I suppose, and see if we can find our way around with that. The parabolic. We'll put one of those on again in case the breaker goes. So it's doing even more now. But where? I'm going to stand at the top of the stairs with the parabolic, see if I can hear anything. I most certainly can. What is that? Bathroom? So maybe we do have an outside ghost. Does this count as a separate area? I never knew that. Well, look there. Never knew that this was a separate room. Thought it was just outside. How embarrassing. So there is another sensor light just here. That's what I could hear. Oh, dear me. Oh, you live and you learn. Okay, I don't see orbs, so we can rule that off. These are acting as motion sensors, so that's quite good. Put the dots down there. This is going to be difficult to test the spirit box because these lights keep coming on. I have to do it in the middle once this one goes off. Where are you? Nope, can't get that close. Was that the ghost? Oh, I saw dots there. Where are you? Oh, I'm too close to this one now. Where are you?
An elderly individual.
I got it. And a ghost event. Oh, I missed it. Or did I? Oh, is it Phantom? The Phantom, it disappears when I took the photo. Easy peasy. I'm not even bothered about that. So all that confusion with the ghost room, it turns out it's quite an easy ghost, considering it just evented in me, then disappeared. So we've got Phantom circled. Let's go. Phantom it is. It couldn't be anything else with a disappearing ghost. So that took 18 minutes, which was probably 15 minutes of it trying to find the ghost room, not knowing that little bit of yard at the side was actually a room. But no time to dwell on that. Let's get back to Bleasdale again and complete this week's challenge. Okay, back at Bleasdale for what I hope is the last time this week. Breaker is in the same place, so we'll get in and switch that on. I'm going to go on with the torch, thermometer and UV this time, so if we see a door touch we can go there immediately. But let's go in. The first things first, let's get this breaker on. I've bought some equipment in, just so we don't have to keep going back to the van. The temperature should have adjusted a bit so we can tell which room's the ghost room now. But I'm going to try the same trick as last time and see if we can hear anything on the parabolic. Upstairs, I think, we've got attic ghost. So what's good about the parabolic on this map is that it covers the downstairs, this landing, and all these rooms, and the attic. If you just stand in this corner, you can get most of the house in one go. Because we were stood here last round, and it got the gas cylinder that was outside in that one, so it does reach far enough to cover the entire house. But I think we have a attic ghost, so let's go and grab something else. Yep, instant freezing up here. So the parabolic mic might be the way I play Bleasdale every time. Just come and stand here and listen for the ghost. Where are you? Are you here? How old are you? Have you liked? Have you subscribed? How old are you? Where are you? Unless we know it's definitely around, it's quite a big room to miss it, so we'll try that again later. We need to bring the camera up to check for orbs next. So I don't want to go back up with empty hands, so I'm just going to see what else I can take. I think a motion sensor will be handy, then we can see if the ghost's there, so we can do a spirit box next to it. And we can take the two cameras up. This is quite a big room to check for orbs. So I've done a lap of this room and it doesn't appear to be orbs, which is unfortunate. I'm going to pop the motion sensor down, just so we know when the ghost is there. It looks like it's still in this room, because we've got breath still. We'll get the freezing temperatures photo. Double check that it's still in here, and it isn't also in that room. -8, so definitely here. Yep, so it's definitely this room. I do have to say, it is acting quite shady again, but we need to test a bit more before we say it is. It'd be nice if it walks through that motion sensor, then I can go and get the spirit box. Let's kill the lights for a little bit. Oh, dots. Interesting. So it's not a shade at least. We've got a half open door here. There's only the one in the room though. Where are you? Are you here? Are you friendly? How old are you? Where are you? I don't know if the torch makes a difference. Where are you? How old are you? Are you here? Are you friendly? How old are you? So, no spirit box more than likely. No ghost orbs. which means it's not a Yurei. We are going to double check for ghost orbs, so I don't want to have missed them. So there are quite a few nooks and crannies on this that ghost orbs could actually be there. So I'm going to double check. There we go, ghost orbs. Right next to the door. And a throw. What did you throw? Something over there. So we do have ghost orbs, which means it is a Yurei. And we can go. So here we are, back at the van. Yurei is circled. Let's get our 5,000 bonus.
Welcome back.
Yurei it is.
For you.
And if we skip this, we've got our 5,000. Easy money. So that challenge wasn't too difficult. I did miss having the ghostwriting book for the shade. That was a bit of a leap because it could just be a quiet ghost. But sometimes it's just worth taking that risk. And it paid off in this case. And that's it for this weekly challenge video. If you've liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing if you haven't already. And I've just noticed that these glitches are still here. Hopefully they might get rid of them in the next update and fix this issue as well. We can live in hope, can't we? We can always live in hope. Anyway, that's it for now. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.